Welcome back to another Kylemore Cars video. This one we're going to look a little bit more about sustainability within Kylemore Group. There's an Audi E-Tron GT here, there's a Jaguar I-Pace over there, there's other electric cars here too, and we're in one of the most sustainable showrooms in Ireland. This showroom here was built with the idea of being entirely carbon neutral. That's exactly what it is. But getting into that carbon neutral idea, this is the Audi E-Tron GT. It looks kind of cool. So let's have a look around and see what it's like. So don't think just because the Audi E-Tron GT is a sustainable type car, battery powered vehicle, that it's a slouch. Actually 495 horsepower with a 0 to 100 kilometers an hour time of a shade over 4.5 seconds. So it's no slouch. This is a performance car. Let's just have a little look on the inside of some little bits and pieces. You notice the window pops up a tiny bit this side, but besides that, big door and low slung and a proper Audi tongue, yeah. Very Spartan interior on these, so there's not much here in the middle of them. It's very clean, very easy to use, but it does have manual controls for the air conditioning and manual heated seats. So these buttons go on as they would normally work for you, and no matter what you do, you find it very easy to use this, just up and down on physical buttons. And also notice, I didn't actually start the car when I got in, but everything's operational. And that's because a lot of these battery powered vehicles come on their own when you just sit into the seat. And when you have, if you're used to Audis or you're used to Volkswagen Group, you're going to be very familiar with the infotainment system. It's very easy to use and very simple to get used to if you've never used it before. And these are easy to charge on. Charge ports on both sides here. So they're nice and handy to charge. 300 kilometer range in this one. It'll do more than that actually. If you really want to, you go a lot further. You just turn things down. Very same as a petrol or a diesel car. You just turn it down. Don't go so fast. Don't turn everything on. Gentle acceleration, and you'll go further than that. The actual plane range is just somewhere around 500 kilometers, but it does work. Drive select, like an Audi, will be there too. Dynamic, efficiency, individual. If you go for efficiency, you will go further. It's not rocket science. It actually says 320 kilometers on the dashboard. There's a bit of efficiency now. Very easy to use. I love the interior of these. They're real positive and feels like an Audi, but it's powered by batteries. Tell you what we do. Let's pull it out, get it on the road, and have a little spin around and see how we feel with it. I will point out that there is a lot of power, 495 horsepower, and it does feel like when you brake, it's always trying to go again. So it's always trying to pull away from the junction. And that's kind of weird. But it's something you kind of get used to in battery-powered cars. They all sort of do it. But Audi does it a lot. This also makes a noise, a sort of a rumble in here. It makes it feel like you're driving a petrol-powered car, kind of. But it is a very high-powered car, very well refined and very well built. Audis always are. They always have a nice interior that's well put together, or well appointed, as you might find some of my compatriots say when they're talking about these cars. But realistically, this is a performance car, but it is also a family vehicle. It's got 4 seats. It's got a large boot in it as well. You put plenty of stuff in it. We'll flip out on the M50 so we get a little power on it. Just to prove that electric cars do go faster than milk floats. You know, I was actually watching my father Ted this morning, and that was the one with the milk float within. It just reminded me about an electric car today. But yeah, this one is no slouch. Already you just put your foot down, you feel that power come on and the car is accelerating. Huge torque, no delay in that torque. It just comes on and you're going faster. That is the nature of electric cars. That is the nature of battery power. Because there's no gearbox, although there is actually 2 gears in this car. But there's no interference from clutches and gearboxes, all that kind of stuff that upsets the car. The ride is actually pretty good in this. All the weight is on the bottom because all the batteries are under the seats. So they're under the floor of the car, way down deep inside. And that means that the weight is on the bottom. It means in a corner, the car travels flat through that corner. Main competition for this would be the Porsche Taycan. It's the same car, essentially. It looks different. Has some very different instrument vehicles. But other than that, it's built on the same platform because the Volkswagen Group own the Porsche Group. And so they developed together. Anyway, let's find the faster lanes, the overtaking lanes, as they're called, and we'll squirt and go. Great power. I love the torque is like straight up. Boom, you're already flying along. Traffic's a bit heavy this morning, but that's okay. If you want a little test drive of a car, contact James. Get up there, give him a buzz. You'll find him on the website, you'll find him on the social media. Come on down to the shop is his favourite phrase, which means come down there and buy a car, will you? Will you come down and buy a car? But he's down there and available for interviews, should you want to. I'm messing, he's beside me here. He's right here beside me. He's a good guy though. Come down and check him out. But there's also on the premises a Jaguar I-Pace, which is arguably a better handling car than this car. Weirdly, Jaguar made an amazing car when they made that I-Pace. Really is very fast and very useful car to drive. You can travel farther in an electric car than you think. I know it says 300 kilometers, 320 kilometers on the dashboard, but realistically, with deceleration in traffic like this, where I'm going to take my foot off and decelerate and brake, I actually add power back into the car again. So the power goes back in where it was. Anyway, we'll do a U-E up here and we'll go back to headquarters and discuss whether you should buy this or not. So we're back here at headquarters in the most sustainable showroom in Ireland, in one of the most sustainable cars you can buy. This is a 495 horsepower battery powered vehicle. And it's yours, it's here, it's in the showroom, because Kylemore Cars, of course, doesn't just do Toyotas, and Nissans, and Fords, and all of the range of normal cars you can buy on the road. We also do these kind of things. So come down to the showroom, look for James, where you can test drive this Audi E-Tron. You can ask him about a Porsche Taycan if you want to ask him about that sort of thing, but this is in stock. This is a beautiful car, sustainable, fast, family-friendly, useful electric car, and one of the best you can buy in the market today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've hit the subscribe button on this channel. There is a Kylemore Cars channel as well, and thank you very much to Kylemore Cars for sponsoring this video and sponsoring this whole channel. I'll be back very soon with more videos. Thank you very much for watching. And until the next time, I'll see you on the far side.